Hi guys, what's good? How you doing? Long time no see. It's been long since you last saw me, but today I want to rant, and that is why I'm here. I have stuff to rant about. So for a while now, I have just completely, purposely decided not to say anything about Chelsea Football Club. Like I don't know. I've been watching all the games, don't get me wrong, but I have not had the zeal, neither have I had the motivation or the interest in talking about anything Chelsea related. But today, I just suddenly got motivated and felt like, oh yeah, I want to rant. And I remember that I have this space where I can rant, and that is why I'm here. So today, Chelsea has played again against Brentford, and we managed to draw. Managed to draw. We were leading. Nicholas Jackson put us in front in the first half. And coming back from the second half, I sort of felt that was going to happen. I kind of imagined that was going to happen, that they were going to come back in the second half and they were going to come with war. Unfortunately, the players somehow did not seem to think about the same thing that I thought about, because if you are a football fan or a football lover and you know football a little bit, you know that yes, you have not won any game at 45 minutes, especially not with just a goal ahead. You just had one goal and you come back in the second half and you guys are playing all confused again. And Brentford are finding their own footing and they are leading. And then you guys are now the ones struggling. But however the case may be, I would like to also commend this Chelsea team. I don't know if it's okay to commend them. Feel free to disagree with me on what I'm about to say in the comment section below. But I want to commend them because if you remember Chelsea of last season and even the beginning of this season, once we are behind, we are completely behind. There is no coming back. But I've noticed that in the past couple of games, the Chelsea boys, the team, have been able to manageably fight to get back into games. Check out the game between Crystal Palace and Chelsea. We're behind. Crystal Palace scored first, but we eventually managed to score 3 goals in that game and win the game altogether. The game between Chelsea and Leeds United. Leeds United scored first. Chelsea managed to come back and even win the game eventually. So what I'm trying to say is that this fighting spirit is beginning to come back. So it's a process. It's going to take time. We have to just be patient, like I've always said. But there are players who have continued to stand out for me in games, like game in, game out, and I must commend them. But I really seriously still do not know what is going on with our team. Nicholas Jackson is a beautiful footballer, like he plays football really, really well, except for the fact that he somehow manages to miss important big chances, clear chances, easy chances, and he somehow manages to score the very difficult ones. Like the goal he scored today was like a header. He hardly scores with his head, but he managed to put a goal into the net of the Brentford keeper without too much hassle. But here is a one-on-one chance that you have. You've already beaten the goalkeeper. The net is empty. You somehow manage to pass the ball to the defender. Why? Why, Jackson? Please tell me why. I really do wonder what is wrong with Jackson at this point, because one moment is making me feel like, yeah, Nicholas Jackson is it. Nicholas Jackson is the guy. The next moment, I'm like, pfft. And this makes it difficult for you to support him when he even scores eventually, because he has missed a lot of chances and you're already this upset with him. You're already burning with anger. Then he scores and you're like, what do you now want me to do now, Jackson? Do you want me to start celebrating? Do you want me to start being happy that you've managed to finally score a goal? Jackson aside, players have been standing up for me week in, week out, would include Cole Palmer. Of course, Cole Palmer has, I don't know if it's just me or I've been observing that for some games now, Cole Palmer has been unable to score any goals, but he has still been showing us that he is a superstar player. I feel like we have to send a special letter out to whoever scouted Malo Gusto to come and become a Chelsea player. Like that person did something good by getting Malo Gusto to become part of us. He is only 20 and he is super talented. Is he even up to 20 yet? Malo Gusto is that player. Like, he's making it difficult for us to miss Reece James. The only reason why someone like me, Mrs. Rhys James, is because, oh yeah, it's Rhys James. We know how much he has contributed to the team, to the club. We know how many years he has put into the club. He is one of us. He is blue through and through, and all of those things. But when it comes to football, when it comes to, a player doing his part, a player doing his bit, Malogusto has not given us any room to miss Rhys James all that much. Rhys James, yes, of course, is more experienced, but Malogusto has been filling in Rhys James's shoes perfectly well. Is it just me? I do not think it's just me. I feel like every other Chelsea fan feels the same exact way. Enzo and Caicedo are beginning to become a menace in the midfield. I'm going to quickly talk about the Carabao Cup that we lost. I've seen some people saying, they did not come through, they didn't play anything. That's not true. Enzo and Caicedo still did their part at the Carabao Cup final. Unfortunately for us, like, check out the chances that Conor Gallagher missed. They came from the build-up of Enzo and Caicedo. They did their part. They did their best. They tried their best. Week in, week out, I'm beginning to see some kind of, love, togetherness, friendship, bond between Enzo and Caicedo. And if truly, truly these boys are given a little more time, 6 months to 1 year, they will be unstoppable in that midfield. Conor Gallagher, of course, is still up there doing amazing, except for those chances he missed against Liverpool. Yes, I'm still very pained about those chances missed, but we have to move on here. Today, we played against a team that has lost 10 out of their last 12 games, and we're still unable to beat them. In fact, we are thankful that we're able to get a draw in that game, to get a point off of that game. How long are we going to continue to suffer like this? Like, for how long more? I do not want to complain too much. Do you know why? Because this team is in fact still very, very new. It's still a very, very new team, a very, very young team, and we are trying to give them time to grow, time to blossom, and all of that. But I really feel like sometimes it's just so difficult to see the club that you love so much, a club that used to do so well, become a shadow of itself. Is really, really very painful. But then again, if we are just able to be patient and relax, I think most definitely Chelsea will come through and be better for it. What do you think about today's game? What are your reactions? What do you have to say? I had a lot to say. I really wanted to rant, but I don't know why I'm forgetting some of the things I wanted to say right now. Okay, so Jackson has 11 goals in all competitions currently, and he is going. If only he had converted all of the chances that have been created for him, all of those passes that have been given to him in the 18-yard box. If only he had been scoring all those goals that he had missed, he would have really, really been up there with the likes of Haaland at the moment. Don't you think so? So what do we do with Nicholas Jackson? How do we solve his problems? What do you think about this game? What are your thoughts going forward? I feel like Pochettino needs to do better. We have to gather all the points we can gather at the moment. We keep going from 10th to 11th, 11th to 10th, 10th to 11th, 11th to 10th. Like, today, I desperately was praying that we'd just win the game and come to 38 points, so that when we play the next games we have, we could finally get into 40-something points and come up on the table a little bit. But no, 38 points for what? You would please have 36 points and remain on 11th position. God, I'm so freaking tired. But it's all good, like I said. We move. Let's keep going. Please, as you've watched this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Keep subscribing. I don't know what is wrong with me though. I must confess, my filming device has been giving me issues, storage issues. So that's why I've not really filmed, coupled with the fact that I've not had the motivation, like I said at the beginning of the video. So if I can get a better device with a larger space, I promise to be more consistent, a little bit more consistent with dropping my match day reactions, how I feel about games and all of that, right? Yeah. Disasi's goal, amazing. Jackson's header, yeah. So beautiful goals, amazing goals. Congratulations to the team on managing to get a point on the road. I hope that the next games go well. Anyway, see you in my next video. Like this video, drop your comments below, share. Thank you so much. My name is Frida Akams, and this is still Frida Akams Sports.